Hello, everybody. Good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Captain America: Brave New World. This movie starring Anthony Mackie, um, Danny Ramirez, Carl Lumbly. I think I say Lumbly. Is his name? Sarah Hans, Harrison Ford, many others to the cast here. The movie directed by Julius Ona. I think that's his name. And in this movie here, you pretty much having Sam trying to figure out what's there's corruption in the government. Something's going on where like Isaiah doing a ceremony shoots at the president. They got to figure out what's causing that to happen, and also causing other people to go sideways as well too. Who's behind it? What's happening in the first place? And try to stop it and make things better. And also at the same time dealing with the fact that he's trying to live up to being Captain America himself, and living up to what Steve left behind, but also not having the same powers and ability that Steve has. Now in the comic books, Falcon does have powers, but it's not physical powers. It's mostly like mental stuff. He can communicate and talk to birds. They don't have that in here though. I wish they kind of did that, but it is what it is. So, but he has no super soldier serum, and he just has to rely on his technology to pretty much try to go up against things that other people might be easier for. But since he's a regular guy, you see him struggling, but also inspire people because of his limitations. You see somebody who actually really who has the will to pretty much stand up to something that even something as like more than him, see him face up against it. Show that like anybody can be a hero. Now, before I get into the good stuff, let's start with the bad stuff. Okay, this movie's not perfect, even though overall I actually did enjoy it. But there's a lot of things wrong with it. First of all, let's start with the special effects. The special effects is like sometimes you can tell this movie was cut up a lot of times, and sometimes probably been some reshoots a lot of times as well too, because they had to cut out a lot of things in here, which kind of hurt the storyline. But so certain special effects looked like it was just screen. There's certain times you see him like floating and flying in the air. You can tell like it was like a green screen there, and it kind of took me out of the picture a little bit. So I said, "Ooh, that wasn't that good. That wasn't that good." Also, I didn't like the design of the leader. I didn't like how he looked, especially with the paint job and the head and everything, like the design and everything. I mean, I understand it wouldn't be like the comic book. Comic books looks a little weird, but I think that probably would look better than what they showed here. So I just seeing every time I saw the leader, I said, just the makeup alone did not quite work. Not work at all. Yeah. So yeah. And now let's go to the fight choreography. Fight choreography wasn't bad. It's just that a lot of times you can tell when Anthony Mackie wasn't fighting. You could tell he wasn't there. He wasn't there. You could especially see the switch. Believe, and it's very obvious that wasn't him. So that just that's not good. But uh, sometimes the fight scenes did look kind of slow a little bit. That well, it's what it is. I mean, it wasn't like too bad, but it wasn't like too great either. It was like just okay. Like sometimes it's better than other times. Like you see them doing the fight scenes and the fight in the aerial battles like that too. Look pretty cool. But a lot of times the ground stuff was like hit or miss at times. But other than that, it was okay. It was okay. Yeah. Also, they had some things in here that feel like it came out of nowhere. Like okay, they show Winter Soldier. Bucky he shows up. He shows up in here giving talking to they have like a one they talking to Sam, like, encouraging him because Sam's feeling a little bad about himself, having some self doubts with things he's facing right now too. He's wondering if he had the serum inside of him, would he be better? And Bucky would tell him he did not. And then Bucky drops that he had to go to some meeting. He's because he's I think a senator or something like that now. And this when did that happen? Like this, I don't know. Like what when did he become a senator? What because the thing is though, I've seen the Thunderbolts trailer and he's not a senator. So I just when did he get in office? Like who elected him? Like who voted for him? Like this how what happened? Like what when did this? I said oh okay. So I was going on with it. I said fine I guess, but it made no sense at all. I mean it was the thing is though the scene was nice watching Bucky and Sam together again, and they're banter between one another. You can tell they're friends, and it also spills out on the screen, so they look like they have fun together. But at the same time, that line was just what? You can't just drop that line and just walk off and leave. How did this happen? I don't know. Okay. It made no sense at all, but whatever. Sure. Okay. Also in here, now the movie, there wasn't no shockers of what's going to happen. You kind of see where this thing's going to go. So there was no like big surprises in here as well. And also, this movie really connects to Incredible Hulk, the one with Ed Norton, which I thought that movie got banished or something like that. It wasn't announced a movie at all. But actually, this actually is pretty much a sequel to that movie, pretty much. I did not see it coming, but there's nothing wrong with that. But it's what it is. Yeah. So that's that. Now, overall, the acting in this movie actually isn't that bad. I did enjoy that part as well too. I thought Harrison Ford did a great job as well. I thought I thought the way they brought about the Red Hawk here was very interesting. I different than the comic books, but I really liked this origin that they gave to him, how the Red Hawk got to be in the first place as well too. And Harrison Ford didn't feel like he was phoning it in. He actually felt like he was giving a good performance in here. So not an emotional scenes in here. That actually did feel that okay, he's bringing it. That's not bad. It's not bad. Um, you don't really get a lot. Well, even though I did like Sam and Joaquin's banter between one another as well too, but it wasn't like you don't really know enough about this character that well to like really like fall in love with him that much. And even though something happens to him, you don't feel it like you should. But it wasn't bad at all. But at the same time, like I said, it was like this, yeah. And also, it's nothing from the bad thing. It's other stuff from the bad thing. Um, they had a character in here who's Sarah Hans, and she plays like she supposed to be like an ex Black Widow, and she's only like 4 foot something, very very skinny, and they showing her. It's trying to show that she's some kind of badass, and she beating the crap out of all these big guys who are like way bigger than her and outweigh her, and it felt and it looked so weird because it didn't look believable at all. Because this, so let me get this straight. She supposed to be like an ex assassin, and you chose her. She's pretty much the size of a Smurf. I don't think she would actually beat anybody. I would believe this little person right here can beat the crap out of a guy who's 6 foot something and weighs 200 something pounds. I don't think she even weigh 100 pounds. I don't think that's okay. I guess sure. Yeah. I know. I mean, the movie has its problems. It's not perfect. It has a lot of flaws to it. It does. But the thing is though, the parts I did like, I did really enjoy. I enjoyed the fight scene with him and Red Hawk towards the end. It's pretty much bullet in the driller, so you know that's going to happen. But the visual of that looked pretty cool as well too, and I like also like how they went about it as well. Now it did get a little cheesy towards the end with the little what Sam does, the whole talk new jitsu situation going on there. But I understand. Because I mean, what could he do? I mean, really, he's not going to beat the Red Hulk. He's not going to do it. It's not happening. It does not. It wasn't like Hulk was going to show up and say today, so he had to do it. So, but I like how they did it as well too, because it looked believable. They came in here and had to have Sam beat up the Red Hulk. I'm like this. What? Come on now. But the way the fight went down and how it looked and how the visual looked, I said, yeah, that's how it would track. That's how it would track. Yeah, it would go like that. Yeah, and I felt fine with that. I was fine with that. So overall, the movie isn't the greatest. It isn't, but it ain't the worst either. I've seen people talking about this being the worst thing I've ever seen. It's worse than the Marvel. No, it's not. It's not that bad. It's just okay. It's just okay. It's okay. It's the parts that when it hits good at is good at. The parts that it's bad at is bad at. So it kind of balances each other out. So it's not so bad as like this. Oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the worst Marvel movie ever. Oh, blah, blah. It's not that. It's surely the best either. So it's like it's just okay. It's just okay. It passes. It's just okay. I still, like I said, I did enjoy it. I had fun watching it. But I can point out the point that it filled that as well. So it is what it is. So I give me a grade. I'm giving it like a C minus. There you go. So don't take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you enjoy, have fun watching it too. Maybe you might think it's better, or maybe you may think it's worse. Leave your comments down below. Well, Give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Can I show my social media? You want to follow me there? I would appreciate that as well too. Also to my store, if I sell things, my shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. Seasons about stuff, I really would appreciate it. And like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.